So ever worried about coming down to the south of France? I'm sure you've thought about it, and I wonder whether or not you think, God, you know what, it's a long drive. What's it like when you get there? Is it worth it? And I've done this a number of times in various different guises. And by guises, I mean motorhomes, caravan for the first time this time. I've been traveling down here for a while. So we chose a campsite that was right on the beach, Mediterranean, but we knew it was going to be a long drive. Do we do multiple stops? Which route do we take? How much is it going to cost? Well, I can give you those details a bit later on if you're really interested. Let me know in the comments. But ultimately, having a 2-hour drive on the British side, a 6-hour, I'm going to say 6-hour overnight ferry. We've always chosen that. We've always gone for a cabin, but we had to move the boat due to work commitments, and it meant we had to sleep in chairs, and no one sleeps in the chair except for the guy next to me who was snoring really well. Fair play to him, I'm sure he was well refreshed. But ultimately what we were able to achieve was to get down here in about 12 hours, knackered, set the caravan up in about, I don't know, an hour. Great spot, and the campsite is absolutely fantastic. There's actually 3 campsites here, and they're all owned by the same one. As a result, you get access to all 3. So if you want to change the scenery, you've got to change the scenery. You've also got a lovely spa, restaurant up above. I'm currently waiting for a takeout. Pizzas here are phenomenal. They do chips, they do burgers, they do all sorts. Good burgers, good food. And the place is buzzing. There's no riffraff, there's no kind of... Everyone wants to be able to speak English. If you can speak the lingo, that's fine. But ultimately, it just works. It's really well looked after. Tonight, for example, we're going to get some food into us once we picked it up from the takeout, and then we're going to go and have a pool party. There's a pool party on tonight, and they're always putting things on. So it's really worth the trip. It really is. I wouldn't do it in less than 10 days because the journey does take it out of the driver particularly. Some people share the driving, but I'm the only one who can tow in my family due to grandfather rights. Might be in the beard, I don't know, but it is absolutely fantastic. We've got pool access, as I mentioned. We are close to the beach. I mean, like literally on the beach. So you can have an hour there and burn yourself to a crisp, because the weather here at the moment is currently 33 degrees, but it's not that hot. During the day it gets hot because the wind drops down, you have full sunshine, but ultimately it's really worth it. If you'd like me to show you the route I took, and I'm happily to do that, put some notes in the comments about what it is you'd like to see, particularly if you've got any questions. But I highly recommend it, highly recommend it. Talk about chilled. I had an hour's nap in the chair while the kids were on the iPads, which is something we try to get away from this holiday, because actually the whole reason we do this is to spend time with family. Anyway, anything you want to know about traveling to the south of France, just drop me a note in the comments and we'll see. I'll see what I can tell you that works for us. Speak to you soon. See you soon.